of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Will kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The LSU Tigers offense will come out first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temper.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Auburn Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. To the air, it's Moses. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed in the middle, it's in goal. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. To the air on first down. Grabs it in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking downfield on first down. Back open in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
All right, now if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. A little screen to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Flips it out in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give out of the gun. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Auburn lines up quickly.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. Don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time. And then Tank Bigsby here in recent years, too. Physical runners, but they also had speed. They were the total package, and I think this guy fits right into that category.
Pulls it in. It's locked. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. The give. Powers through the defender. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Moses. Got his man down the middle. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They're going to test the right side with this one. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Grabbed behind the line, it's in goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's complete on the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they'll send out the kicker to try and field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and he missed it. No good. So the score remains 3-0.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Pulls and fires complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll try the run. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many grapevine, great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
Got his man quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A run for the quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Moses. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff to the single back. Nice move to keep running. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Wants to throw. It's Moses. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's in goal.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw for it. Working the middle, it's complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything, there is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, guys. 9 points. He's cost his own team. You got to wonder what his confidence is like right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He has the first and still on his feet. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Big guy smells it. Give him 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, That was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a man, it's Moses. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
The Tigers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, LSU!
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Michigan State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 21 to Ohio State.
Grabbed behind the line. It's in goal.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Dropping back, it's Moses. Gets open down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Holds it in on the left. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Tiger! And the stomping has commenced. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down in the 26. So here comes the Auburn offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by more. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Give to the back. Got room to work. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got him downfield. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They booted away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll run the screen. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Off the RPO, complete. At the 45, on his way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Moses. Punts it out of the air. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Big fella moving. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It's as if there's a force field that's been keeping them out of the end zone and off the scoreboard. They'll try to change it on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Another try, the old college try. Just keep kicking. Surely one will go in.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run it from the gun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Gets it out quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Moses. This time it's complete. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick strike complete. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Looking to pass. It's Moses. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 35 to Duke. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Moses. Gets it out fast. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's in goal. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw again. Snags it over the middle.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's in goal. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Snagged in the middle. It's in goal. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete to the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll try to blast their way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. To the air, it's Moses. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. A field goal is not top of the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Here comes the heat. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Going to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.